You got to follow this rule, and I swear you'll never have a client upset with you ever again. It works. So I made a huge mistake early in my career. I had a client, I was representing the seller, had a buyer that was looking at the property and decided that they were going to be writing an offer. Later that day, I got a showing request from another agent that wanted to show the property. So I called that listing agent and said, "Hey, we've got an offer coming right now, and so hurry up and go see this property and get us another offer tonight." But I was trying to create urgency. We kind of had a market similar to today where buyers were sitting on the fence and there just wasn't any urgency in the market. So I called my client to give him an update to say, "Hey, this is what I did. That we got the one offer possibly coming, and we got a showing tonight, and I'm trying to create urgency so that they'll also write an offer." And my client said, "You did what?" She's like, "Why would you ever call that other agent? Now they're probably not going to write." And I didn't even think about it. We were in a market where buyers were sitting on the fences, and some buyers didn't even they didn't want to compete, right? They didn't want to write, they didn't want to compete, so they weren't going to write. So why would I create that urgency? And I never even looked at it that way. I just wanted to create urgency. So what I learned from this situation, I mean, it ended up all being all fine, and we ended up getting a great offer and go to closing and all that. But I had, for a little bit there, I had a client that was really upset with me and couldn't believe that I did that. And I potentially, maybe that other offer would have came in even stronger, but I don't know. But anyways, I learned from that lesson, this one thing that I always do from this day forward. I would always call my client, give them the update and all of the options that are available and the pros and cons of those options, weigh them all out with them, and then let them decide and then go represent their decision. So again, if you follow this rule, you'll always be, you'll have great communication with your clients. Your transactions will be smooth. They will be your clients' decisions and not necessarily yours. All right. So again, follow this rule. When you have a decision to make, or there's something for your client, a decision to make, present them with all of the options. So let's say they get an offer. They could either accept it, reject it, or counter it, right? There's 3 different options, and there's pros and cons to each of those options. So weigh out all of those pros and cons with them. Let them pick the one that they like the best, that they want, and then go represent that decision for them. I'm telling you, you follow this rule, your clients are going to love you. You have great communication, and you'll never have to have a sleepless night wondering if you gave them the right advice, because again, you've presented all of the options, all of the pros and the cons. They decided, and then now you're representing their decision.